I was born into an ordinary American family in a small city in California, San Diego. My name is Eva. Both of my parents were U.S. citizens. My father worked as a sales manager at a small insurance company, and my mother was a high school teacher. I had 3 siblings, my older brother Daniel, my older sister Sarah, and my middle brother Travis. I was the youngest. From the outside, our family looked completely normal, comfortable, cheerful, successful. But on the inside, it was a toxic web where I was always ignored. The difference was clear from childhood. Daniel got a new car, nice clothes, football camps. Sarah got beautiful dresses, dance classes, trips to Europe. Travis got everything too because he was the smart one, always bringing home good grades. And me? I disappeared into books. I built science projects. I was always at the top of my class, but no one cared. My father would say, "Eva, just stay quiet. Girls shouldn't make too much noise." My mother would say, "Be like Sarah, talk to people, go to parties." I felt like I wasn't even part of the family, just a burden. In high school, when I applied for a national scholarship, my parents said, "This is pointless. You're going to get married anyway. Find a good boy." Daniel and Travis were sent to good colleges, their tuition paid, new cars given. Sarah was also enrolled in a private university where she spent most of her time partying. I applied on my own. I earned a full scholarship and was accepted into Stanford University for computer science and business. I started working part-time at the library, studying late into the night. My family said, "How will you live alone? Think about our reputation." But I left home anyway. I rented a small apartment and supported myself. During university, I met a boy named Liam. He was in the tech field, too kind, supportive, and genuine. We became friends, then fell in love. When I told my family, they said, "He's not good enough for you. Someone like him cannot enter our family." They wanted me to marry a rich man from a proper family. Liam came from a normal background, with no famous name. My parents stopped letting me come home. They blocked my calls. They even posted online that I had run away. So I decided to build my own life. After graduation, I got a job at a major tech company in Silicon Valley. The salary was excellent. I married Liam in a small ceremony with only close friends. I didn't invite my family because they didn't want to come. After the wedding, I hoped they might finally accept me. They didn't. My father said on the phone, "You sold our honor. You are dead to us now." Sarah wrote on social media, "Some people abandon their family and run away. We don't even remember them." Time passed. I grew in my career. I earned promotions, stock options, company shares. Liam and I bought a beautiful home near San Francisco. Life was good. I proved to myself that I could succeed. But my family's hatred continued. At gatherings, they called me a disgrace. They told others I had abandoned them. Then one day, my father became seriously ill, cancer. He was hospitalized. My mother called me crying, saying, "Eva, come. Your father wants to see you." I thought maybe things would finally change. Liam and I immediately flew there. My father was lying in bed. When he saw me, he smiled and held my hand. He said, "Eva, forgive me. I treated you wrongly. You were our best child." I cried. My mother cried too. Daniel, Sarah, and Travis were all there. They apologized as well. I believed everything will be different now. I took care of my father. I paid bills. I spoke with doctors. He improved slightly. But as soon as he returned home, everything went back to the way it was. My father said, "Now come back home. We will all live together again." I replied, "I have already built my own life." And suddenly he turned cold. "Then don't expect any money from us." My father owned property, a house, investments, and a small business. He had written a will dividing everything equally between Daniel, Sarah, and Travis. My name was nowhere. My mother said, "You left on your own. What do you want now?" I said nothing. I returned to San Francisco. A year later, my father passed away. The will was read. Everything was divided among the three of them. Daniel took over the business. Sarah sold the house and bought a new car. Travis withdrew money from the investments. Then they sent me a message. Eva, you betrayed us. You will get nothing. That was the moment I decided enough. I quietly made a plan. I knew my father's business had legal issues. He hadn't paid certain taxes. Some accounts had mistakes. I spoke to a strong lawyer and hired a forensic accountant. I gathered evidence, old files, bank statements, tax records, emails. Then I reported it to the IRS. An audit began. Daniel's business was hit with massive tax debt. He drowned in loans. Sarah's car was repossessed. Travis's investments were frozen. They panicked. My mother called me sobbing. Eva, what have you done? We are ruined. I replied, you did this yourselves. You never saw me. Now you will see what happens. Daniel messaged me. You took everything from us. I answered, no. I only did what you did to me. You abandoned me. Now I have abandoned you. Sarah screamed on the phone. You're a devil. I said, the devil is the one who ignores their own child. Soon they were all struggling. Daniel's business collapsed. Sarah searched for a job. Travis tried to pay off debt. My mother was left alone. I did nothing more. I simply let the truth come out. One day, my mother called again. Eva, forgive us. We treated you terribly. I said, I forgive you. But I cannot return. I continued my life. I was happy with Liam. I started my own business. This was my revenge. No blood, no violence, just truth and the law. My family tried to destroy me, but I saved myself. And they received the consequences of their actions. Now when they look at me, there is regret in their eyes. And me? I am free. It wasn't revenge. It was justice.